Good afternoon, everyone. It's Wendy with Dogs Rock Paper Crafts. Today I'm going to share a project with you. I found inspiration from a YouTube channel called Lene Creates. I discovered her about 2 weeks ago, and she has some really cool YouTube videos about making folios with mailing envelopes. I think hers that she did on the video were a little smaller. I wanted to do, sorry about that, a bigger folio. So I chose 9 by 12 envelopes. I got these at Walmart off the shelf. And yeah, they're just plain mailing envelopes, nothing fancy. And so you can pick those any size up at Walmart, Amazon, anywhere that you choose. So that's what I used for mine. I am going to put you in the direction of her video to do the full tutorial on how to put this together. She did a really good job. I am going to give you the products I used, and I'm also going to give you the dimensions I used and things like that. So let's get started. On her video, she has her folio bound with a cord, and I was like, oh, I don't know if I want to do that. If I were you guys, I would go with the cord. I am thinking about how I'm going to attach this to this, but it definitely works the best. So, all right. So for my colors, I chose like a copper. So I use this Archival Brilliance Cosmic Copper. This pad is probably 10 years old. So I don't know if they make it anymore, but this is a great color. And then for the stamping here and the edging around these, I used Tailored Expressions Blue Cheese dye ink. I love their colors, Tailored Expressions, and I like their ink pads. They're really juicy and they stamp nice and clear. So that's one of them I used. And then the last color I used was a Close to My Heart Limeade pad. Close to My Heart's no longer open, which is a really big bummer because I loved their stuff. But if you have the Limeade pad, this is another color I use to edge some of my die cuts. So I like to do that just to give my stuff a little more dimension. So this is the front of the folio. And I wanted to go out of my wheelhouse and do kind of like a cottagey, nature kind of theme. I am really into 49 and Market right now. And so that is the paper pack that I chose to use. It is the, let's see. It is the Crafty Garden set. You guys, these come in collections, and you can buy like the Crafty Garden collection bundle. It comes with 12 by 12 paper pack, rub-on transfers, laser cut elements, chipboard stickers, and epoxy stickers. So yeah, this is just wonderful. I sometimes have a hard time coordinating things, and so I tend to buy collections just because it makes life easier for me. So if you're like me, these are great. So this is the stickers, the epoxy stickers that come in here. This is the rub-ons. You guys, these are not our rub-ons from 10, 15 years ago. These rub-ons are amazing and they rub on for me every time. So I really am liking using rub-ons right now. These are the laser cut elements. You can see you get quite a few of them, and guys, they're cut so you don't get any white edges, which is one of the things I really like about them. I'm not a fan of the white edge. So this is the chipboard set. I used one of the frames here on the front of my folio. So you get all these, and then you get a paper pack. I switched mine to a different storage just because I like to be able to zip mine and keep all of my scraps and things in one package, but they're really beautiful papers, as you're gonna see in a second. All right, so let's start opening this up. So on the front, so here is the chipboard frame from the Crafty Garden collection. This is one of the papers in there. This here is the postage stamp washi tape. This was a lot of fun to work with too. There's another place inside where I use this. This is separate from the combo package, but it is available and I love it. And then the butterfly and the bird are from an Anna Griffin set that I got a long time ago. I couldn't even tell you what it is anymore. So this is your first fold out. I decided to use these Velcro dots. I don't know. I'm not terribly excited about those. The main reason being is it's on this right here and it doesn't hold this shut, which was poor planning on my part. So, but I use them and that's the way this one's gonna stay. My next one, I'm gonna use ribbon or cord. So this is what it looks like when you first do the first unfold. I decided to do a little journaling spot right here. And then this spot I just left as some white space because that's just beautiful paper. And then the next fold, this is the full fold out. So I have the middle here. I left that plain because this has a pocket in here. And I'll show you what's in those pockets next. They're a lot of fun. And then this is the third one, the third panel. This one I made a little strip here, put on one of those butterflies, some of the die cuts from the combo packet that I just showed you. And then I made a panel that says place photo here. That is a scrapdiva.com stamp. I love her stuff. So if you're interested in that, it's scrapdiva.com. And so the person who gets this can just put a photo there. And let me show you the fun thing about these folios. This is just too much fun. So in there, you can put little hidden things. So in your first part on there, you have a pocket right there. And she's going to show you on her how-to video how these come about. So don't worry about that. When you watch her video, you're going to get it. So this was another one. I took some of the paper. They have a matching paper pack to go with the Crafty Garden, and it's separate from the combo, but it has some plainer paper with no designs on it. So I took some of that, and then I took some scraps and a bird. These are some stickers that I got off Timo. I'm not sure what they called, but I essentially just put in sentiment stickers, and these came up, and there's a ton of different ones. And then same thing, I did a place for someone to put their picture on here, and you just tuck it in there. And then the really fun thing is I made this a file folder. So scrapdiva.com has these dies right here. I have how to do these file panels on my blog. There's a video on how to do it. So if you want to learn how to make these with the die cuts I just showed you, hop on over to my blog and it'll show you. And so you just put that there, and look at how cute this is, guys. It just slips right in there, and you can just tuck that away. And then this one has the same thing. So I bought a hole punch. I'm not going to say the name of the company, but it just tore my paper up right here. I have a hole punch on the way to fix this, but for now it is what it is. And yeah, don't buy cheap hole punches. That is the lesson right there. So here we also have a pull-out file panel. This one I use that same paper pack. That's an addition. This right here is one of the rub-ons that I showed you in the collection. This is one of the laser cut dies that I showed you. See, there's no white edges there. Love it. Use a little bit of scrap to do like a little spot to tuck my photo panel into. Again, I used, it's the little things that make life big. That's one of the stickers from Temu in that group. And then I used a little bee rub-on right there, just to add a little something. He peeks out, or she peeks out from the slot here, and it just tucks right back in there, and you can see the bee. It's very cute. And then the third panel, I did the same thing. I just made a little strip here from a scrap. I used a butterfly from my Anna Griffin, and then these are some elements in that laser die cut set in the package. And then, yeah, I left this one fairly plain. You can put a photo here. And then I was thinking you could also do some journaling up here. So, yeah. And I added in, I kind of like these dots on my stuff, along with the shading around the side. I think it just gives it a little more oomph. So this is an old Stampin' Up. Oh my gosh, it's 1997. Boy, does that age me. And I just kind of went through in black and put some little sprinkles of dots in there. I just like that for some character. And this one also has one that comes out. Again, I used some of the pattern paper in this pack. I used one of the Temu stickers. I used a scrap, just made this. And this one I made a journaling panel for. I think I got this paper at Michael's a long time ago. So I've been trying to craft my stash a little bit. So I couldn't tell you when I bought this, but I'm sure Michael's or another crafting company has something similar. So I thought it'd be neat for someone to be able to journal. So I put that there and it just slides in. And then when you flip it back, so there's that first fold panel. We're going to look at the back now. So I'm going to unfold it backwards. So here's the front. Here's the second panel on the back. I, again, used a piece of scrap paper and made a little pocket here. I used some of the laser die cuts. Put a little butterfly here, stamp, and then one of the Anna Griffin butterflies. I kind of thought it'd be fun back here to do a photo and a journaling. So I kind of put those here. And then this is a part of the paper pack, but then I used one of the rub-ons to give it some, a little bit of character in there. And then your third unfold on the back is gonna be the same panel you see on the front when you first unfold it. I didn't do anything with this panel just because you can't do a ton because you do want it to be able to fold up, so, and not be huge and horrendous. So yeah, that is my folio project. So giving you some of the dimensions. So like I said, my envelopes were the 9 by 12 envelopes. And then for the panels here, so that you get some white on the edge, these panels are 5 5/8 by 8 7/8. And then the file folders here, you're gonna cut a piece of paper that's 5 3/8 by 8 1/2. And then if you go to my blog, there is an example of how to cut these with the scrapdiva.com die. And then when you go to fold your envelope, because it is 9 by 12, you're gonna fold the envelope at 6 inches. So you're gonna fold it the long, like in half the short way. You're gonna fold the 12 inches. So that is that. Let me show you these other products that you can buy to support your folio. And so 49 and Market makes some really cool things. I used a couple of the, let's see, what did I use? Oh, I used a couple of the little bees in this rub-on transfer set. This one's called Countryside Rub-On. Then this one, I used a couple. I really like these to add like a look of texture into my projects. So I used a couple of these in my folio. This one's called Essential Text Blends Sunbeam Rub-On Transfers. Love that. They also have a Crafty Garden acetate assortment. I didn't use this in this project, but I plan on using this. I've never used acetate, I will have to admit. So I'm going to be working on how to use this and incorporate it into my projects. And I'll make sure to share that with you guys. Then they have another set of laser cuts for the Crafty Garden called Crafty Garden Laser Cut Wildflowers. This is not in the combo set. You can buy this separate, but this has just a ton of beautiful stuff in it. And again, there's no white edges, which I really like. So I don't think I used any of these on my folio just because I was trying to use up some of my Anna Griffin butterflies and birds, but you can get this. And then this is the other paper set that I was talking about that I used to complement the Crafty Garden pattern paper that's in the combo. This is a solids collection pack, and it has two different sides to it, so you get double-sided, and it just complements that. I did use these in my project. And then some of the other things that I use. Again, if you go to my blog, I'll show you how to use these tab set 2 dies from scrapdiva.com to make those folios. I also use some stretch cord from Walmart. It's just in their craft section. I would really recommend this, especially for this bigger folio. My next one, I'm definitely going to use cord. So there's this. These are the Temu stickers that I got. So there's just a bunch of them. I like them because they're different colors, but they're also just straight and easy. And, you know, there's a bunch of themes in here. Again, I don't remember what they're called, but I just put in Temu sentiment stickers and found these. So, and then this is the other Scrap Diva design product that I used. These are my placeholder stamps for like here and on the white part here. So you can see that you can use these. There's a bunch of place photo here in different fonts. And then there's time, location, date, together with. So there's a lot of choices in here, but I like this for when I'm giving a gift, because then I can tell them, hey, just put your picture here and you're all done. So this one is called Place Photo Here Stamp Set. And then, let's see. Again, in my Craft My Stash, I found these decorative accents. I think I found these at Michael's a long time ago. Again, these are ancient, probably 10 years old, but some of you may own these because we know that we collect this kind of stuff and we never let it go. So if you have some of these, I put them on the front right here behind the bird, just to give it a little texture. And then the paper from, I believe, Michael's, again, Craft My Stash, 10 years old, not sure what it's called, but I know you can get this kind of paper, the lined school paper, in a lot of collections out there. So you shouldn't have any problem finding that. And that is about it. So if you enjoyed my video today, I will put the link to my blog and the link to my Instagram are both in my bio. I will add Lene Creates YouTube channel down below and Scrap Diva Designs also. And if you have any questions, just let me know and I'd be happy to answer them for you. I hope you have a great day and enjoy your crafting. Bye.